My name is Michael Rowley. I'm President, CEO of Stillwater Critical Minerals. We're focused on Montana's Stillwater Complex, which we share with Sabanier-Stillwater and their producing mines. It's rare for a junior to have half of an iconic district like we do. We have half of the Stillwater Complex, and we share that with Sabanier-Stillwater and their producing mines. The geology is fantastic. It's a region that's produced critical minerals for over 100 years for the U.S., and that's exactly what the U.S. government is focused on now. To have Sabanier there producing right beside us has been excellent for us, and we are bringing in these very large mine models from South Africa. We've retained talent from Ivanhoe and brought Glencore in as a strategic partner to advance this towards a production decision. We're very active in local communities. We live locally, the core shack is local, and of course Sabanier is there, and their good neighbor agreement is actually a precedent for the industry. It's a really good agreement that's been in place now for about 26 years. We've found it very easy to operate there, and in that regard we're simply following in their footsteps. More broadly, we're engaged with all 4 federal politicians from the state of Montana, including, as you've seen in our presentations, meeting our Congressman, Mr. Troy Downing, last October, and that has proven to be very fruitful to be engaged in DC like that. The challenge really has been access to capital and general markets, and I think that's finally changed. We've seen the US dollar roll over, we've seen gold surge in price, now we're seeing other metals follow it. We're seeing the venture index surge. It's now over 700 points again, finally. And this has brought a groundswell of capital back to our sector. I think now, finally, the bull market that we've been waiting for is beginning. The bear market took longer than we expected. That has been our limitation, is access to capital. And with that, we're excited to be ramping up to our biggest programs this year. Well, we're in ultramafic rocks, and these have a capacity to sequester carbon naturally. They also produce hydrogen naturally, and these are things we're looking at. Earlier stage initiatives, but potentially very compelling in the bigger picture. Most importantly, this is a very large endowment of critical minerals, and our 1.6 billion pounds nickel-copper-cobalt, 3.8 million ounces PGEs and gold is really across 9.5 kilometers and open to connect across that, as we've shown in our models, which are now Ivanhoe quality in detail. That's the upside here, is fantastic supply of critical minerals and processing them in southern Montana, basically expanding what Sabanier is already doing. All expansion plans require funding, and yes, this is a project that wants to get very large. So yes, we are talking with our strategics, starting of course with Glencore, who's currently a 15.4% shareholder, going out from there to other names that I can't mention yet. We're excited by how those conversations are going. I think, frankly, the government will pay a piece of that as well. I just don't know when. I think it's most important for shareholders to understand the scale of what we're onto and why Glencore invested. When we say we have mineralization across 10, 20, or 30 kilometers, we actually do. This is a layered magmatic system. Our neighbors' deposits are contiguous along that same length. We're not speculating that there's mineralization 5 or 10 kilometers out. Really is there, and our current deposits cover 10 kilometers at any rate. So why did Glencore invest? Scale and grade. We have high grade within mid grade, within low grade, and we have it across tens of kilometers. We're in a very good position to become a critical piece of America's domestic mining future.